Hello, how are you? I think I am live. Let me just check. Get back to live. I am Jennifer Kirk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Guelph, Ontario, and that is in Canada. Um, if you are watching this on YouTube or Facebook, please let me know that you're here. I always enjoy interacting with you. I have my iPad up here trying to see if it's going to actually work, if I'm going to be able to see comments on it. We will see. Not sure that it's coming up. So, how are you guys? It is hot out there. It is very hot, and we're in desperate need of some rain. So hopefully where you are, you're getting some. Hopefully you are all safe and paying attention to what's going on around us, so that we have a lot of forest fires going on at the moment. So yeah, just be diligent, that's all I can say, and be safe. Okay, so we are going to play with some new product tonight. So we had a team meeting, and I did this card for a swap, and we're going to make a variation of it. I did a little bit of the work beforehand, but not a lot, so you get to see some of the coloring and all that with me. So it is working. Woohoo! Yeah, so let's get turned around. I'll show you a bit of the product, and then we will get stamping. All right, get my computer out of the way. This is the card that we're a variation of the card that we're gonna make, and this is using product from the Amber Autumn bundle, and this is part of a mega suite. So in it has, and I probably don't have them all here. I don't. There's another bundle that goes with it. I don't have the stamp set, but I have the autumn trees. Look at these deer. I can't wait to play with those. But we're not going to play with this set tonight. We're just going to use the Amber Autumn. Okay, but within this mega suite, there is some gorgeous designer series paper. It's a little bit different in that we get 3 pieces of each design. So we're going to use this tonight. We're really close. Can I get out? There. Then you can see all my mess on my desk. Isn't that cute? It's so pretty. Hi, Laurel. How are you? And that's the back of that. I owe you something, Laurel. I haven't had a chance to do it. And then here's this. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, it's just beautiful. And then that's the back of that. And I just got to get all these pieces out. Here's another one. And there's the back of that. So really, it's perfect for masculine cards, perfect for autumn cards. And that one. Okay, so that's the designer series paper. Also in that mega suite is a specialty paper, which, let me get all this stuff out of the way, which we're also going to use tonight. And this is called Earthen Toned Metallic Paper. Isn't that gorgeous? It's like a really deep bronze brown. You can see my lights above me. You can see me. It's very shiny. So we're going to use that tonight as well. Okay, so let's get going. Let's get stamping. How was work today, Laurel? I hope it was well. Oh, and then part of that suite also are these beautiful embellishments. These are called streaked dots, and it's really hard to see on the camera, but there's a lot of color texture on them. They're really pretty. Okay, and then this ribbon, which I didn't think I was going to like, but I love it. And you could tie with it. It's really good. All right, let's get creating. If I can find my stuff, I put it under. So we're going to do a very similar card, but we're going to use the pumpkins instead of the acorns. So first thing I did was I stamped this, and I started coloring it just so you didn't have to watch me color the whole time. I do need to get my glasses on so I can see. You're off until oh, you're on holidays. Oh, I'm so envious. I am so envious. Okay, I did have my time. Sorry, I'm a little bit unorganized. I want light peach pie, and then I have pumpkin pie dark and pumpkin pie light. So I'm going to do these in 3. These two look like they're the same color, so I have to be careful. That is peach pie. So what I'm doing is I'm assuming that my light is kind of coming straight on. Okay, this one this gourd I did in Cajun Craze, but the pumpkins I'm going to do in pumpkin pie. So I'm assuming the light's coming straight on. We're going to have a little bit of shadow along the edge, some shadow behind, and then some shadow up the seam. We're going to have some shadow along the top, some shadow along here, and a little bit more shadow along there. Okay, so that's the dark. Then I'm going to come in with the light pumpkin pie, and I'm just going to blend that and just extend the color a little bit. I'm leaving some room for my highlights. Okay, just extending that, and then I'm going to come in with my light peach pie and extend those down. Just color it in. So this is my, so just by using the 3 colors, it just gives you a little, let me go back in while I'm coloring. It just gives it a little bit more depth than if you were just to use 2. Okay, so we're going to do this little one here, and I'll try and do it quick so you guys don't get too bored while watching me. So again, I'm going to have some dark along here, dark along here, dark along that seam. We're going to do 2 at a time. A little bit of dark here. Oh, I don't know if you guys can hear. Millie's getting into trouble. I wonder what she's in. She's probably up on my kitchen counter again. We have a surfer on that one. We do. So do you have plans for your holidays, Laurel, or are you just relaxing? Okay. There we go. Now we're going to come back in with the dark. So for those of you that are Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, you can get this set now in your pre-order. For those of you that are not Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, it is a perfect time to join because you get all these goodies before everybody else. Like pumpkin pie. But if you don't want to join, then these are available. I believe it's September 3rd. It's the beginning of September that they become available. Okay, so now I'm going to come in with my highlight color and fill that in. Well, we have a sale on right now of in colors. So it's the new in colors, like the Secret Sea and the cloud cover. It's a great time to stock up on your blends, get the new in colors. It's 15% off, and that's for the month. I've definitely taken advantage of that sale. Too many times. I have another big order coming. Nasty. Nasty. Oh, and I didn't get all the colors out because I'm going to need some colors. I have my colors, my markers. I take them up to my trailer on the weekends. So I have them in a carrier case, and I take them out when I use them, and then I have to put them all back in at the end of the week when I come. So I might have to go digging for some colors in my case. Okay, there we go. That is our pumpkins. Okay, I have my glasses on, and my glasses are steaming up. That's how warm it is. What do you guys think? Nice? Okay, so let's do the corn. Let me put these pumpkin pie. What color do we want to do the corn? Try maybe some Daffodil Delight. And I'm going digging. I'm going digging in my case for Lemon Lolly. Okay, so the corn, I'm not going to do shading. I'm just going to kind of model Oh, thank you, Laurel. I'm just gonna kind of model. I gotta put my glasses back on. Put my glasses on so I can see, and then they fog up, and then I can't see. Okay, so I'm coming in with my dark Daffodil Delight, and I'm just going to put some in, just like this. I'm just doing dots. If you guys can see, I'm not coloring, I'm just doing dots. Is that the only, yep, there's only 2 corn. Then I'll come in with my light Daffodil Delight, wrong side, and come in here. You could even do some brown ones. Could, you know, your corn could have a worm in it. Ew. I buy my corn from an organic farm, and I often get little surprises in there. It's gross. All right, so that's our corn. Okay, we'll put that off to the side. So now we just need to do the greenery. So I am going to do Old Olive and light lemon lime twist. Okay, so the stems I think are a little bit darker, so I'm not going to use the lemon lime twist on those. I'm just going to use the Old Olive. And do that. That's just going to be one color because it's really small. I don't know if I have anybody watching me on Facebook. If you are on Facebook, let me know that you're here. Then I'm just coming in. I didn't leave any room for my highlight on this little one, but I will come in here and put in the highlight. Just like that. All right. This guy, let's do this light. I'm just going to come in and just kind of fill in some of these. Okay. Got this. Got that. Some of these could be brown as well, right? You don't have to necessarily color them all in. Now I'm going to come back in with my, what is this? Dark Old Olive. And I'm just going to trace along this leaf. It's going to be a shadow behind the pumpkin. Like that. Then I'm going to come in with my light Old Olive. I'm just going to extend those out. And then I'm going to come in with my light lemon lime twist and fill in the rest and just blend it in, get rid of some of the lines that I don't want, create more lines if I do want them. And there we go. And then I think I'm going to do Granny Apple Green and lemon lime twist for the corn husk. Oh, I forgot those leaves over there. Because these are often a much lighter color, aren't they? Okay, and then I'm coming in with my dark lemon lime twist. Oops, wrong side. And then I'm going to come in with my highlights. Okay, we're almost done coloring. We just have a couple more leaves on this side. What color do I want? Now I have all my greens all mixed up. Dark Old Olive. I don't want Granny Apple Green. Lemon lime twist. Okay, so I'm going to come in with my dark. So there's going to be some shadows because these leaves are behind the gourds. And then there's going to be some shadows along the veins. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying with me while I color. The rest of the card will be quick, I promise. Okay. And there we go. So I had pre-cut this just so you guys don't have to see me running through the machine. And do that. And there we go. cute. Okay, blends out of the way. So I have a piece of DSP here. So on my original card, I did crumb cake behind it. I thought I wanted to try the designer series paper. Okay, so I have my regular card base here. This is crumb cake. This is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And I'm gonna come back out again a little bit. Just, you guys can see my mess over there, but that's okay. And then I have a piece of the designer series paper. Isn't this cute? Oh, I love it. And this one is 5 1/4 by 4, and I have it in the landscape direction. And then here's the die cut. So I used that foil paper and I ran it through. I thought this might be a little much. I don't know. What do you guys think? Okay, let me stamp our sentiment. I'm gonna stamp this in, what color do I want? I don't, crumb cake will be too light, so I'm gonna stamp it in pecan pie. And I don't have any pecan pie in this card yet. I want to do it in a neutral color, but I don't want to do it too dark. So I'm going to use pecan pie. I haven't even used this stamp yet, so I don't have my sticker on the back. So I'll show you how I put my stickers on the back too. Okay, so I have my thanks. And all I do is I peel this off. Okay. I stick it on my block. Oops, I dropped my block. I take off the sticky note of the paper. Make sure that you take the back off your stamp, okay? And then I just line my stamp. Hopefully I'll be able to do this without putting my head under them. And I just line it up straight on and come straight down. And there you go, it's mounted. Easy peasy. I love the sayings in here, aren't they pretty? Okay, so we're just gonna do pecan pie. And I'm just going to stick that there. Well, it would have helped if I'd done it straight. Okay, let's flip it upside down. That's straight. Let's see, which one do we like the best? That's better. That's better. Even though the die's upside down. Okay, so we have, I need a drink of water. Okay, so we have our sentiment, we have our pumpkin. That's quite noisy with all of this in here. So I think what I'm going to do, oh, you got yours? They are beautiful. June, they are gorgeous set. So what I did on this one is I just took my scissors and I just trimmed out some of the leaves so that I have an outline as opposed to the whole thing. So I think I'm going to do the same thing here. Well, I am going to do the same thing here and hope it works. If not, I could maybe cut out like a circle or something to put the pumpkins on top of that. But let's see. Let's see if this works. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to just come in with my snips and I am just going to trim away. Okay, and this one I think. You can always trim them after too if you end up not liking what you're cutting. Okay, I'm going to come in here, I'm going to trim that away. And if you keep these, you can use these as embellishments on other cards or on the same card. Oops, I probably should have kept that one leaf in here. It's going to be a little bit naked. That's okay. I'm going to go this one here. Sorry. I kind of should have my glasses on so I can see what I'm cutting. This might be interesting, guys. Let's cut there. Might be a little high, but let's cut in here. And you can come back in and trim it after. See, get it the way you like it. So I'm kind of left just with an outline. And now I have some of these that I can also use to embellish my card as well. Okay, so let's see, does that look better? I think so, eh? Yeah, I think that looks much better. What do you guys think? The other thing I could do is I could put another layer under here to pop those pumpkins up a little bit, but I think I'm going to just go like that. So all I'm going to do now is glue. So I'm going to bring my Tombow, because I wasn't smart enough to put adhesive back on here. And I'm just going to put some glue. You don't want too much because it'll make a mess if you don't line it up properly. And when I cut this out, I made it the exact same size as the designer series paper. So it's 4 by 5 1/4. You're gluing. Okay, that should be good. And we're going to stick this down. Okay, so I'm just going to line up the edges. I have glue all over me. Stick it down just like that. And then we can put this right onto here. And it's going to have an equal border all the way around. So we're going to do that. It's such a shame. I love that side too. It's more of the gray. I think it's gray granite, but I'd have to double check. I can't remember. Oh, and of course I got glue on my foil. That's the one thing with using liquid glue and foil, is it's not very forgiving if you get stuff on it. But you can always clean it off after. Okay, so we have that. And then we're going to bring in some of this gorgeous ribbon. I don't know how much I want, so I'm just going to chop it off right here. And we'll see how much we want to play with. That's probably too much, but that is way too much. Do it that way, or we could do it kind of like that. Let's do it that way, eh? Okay, let's see how that works. So I'm going to come in, which side am I? That's the straight side. So this is the back side. Remember, I messed up. And so I just put a little bit of seal on the back. I'm going to stick this here, loop it around, stick it there, loop it around, stick it there, and I'll leave it up there, just 3. And then I'm just going to trim this off because it's a little long. I like that. Do you guys like that? What do you think? Okay, so let's pop these up. This is a big sheet of dimensionals from my paper pumpkins. Can't wait to see this month's paper pumpkin. Can't wait. Okay, I need my take your pick. Uh-oh, where's my take your pick? Here we go. I have too much stuff. I got one of my pre-orders in, so I've been having lots of fun. We have a few events coming up. So my friend Laurel and I are hosting a stamp camp. And that registration is going to be opening very soon. And then we have a team event in September. So we're designing for that. So it's busy, busy, busy times. But lots of fun times. Lots of new product, lots of cool products. So don't forget to check out the sale too for the in colors, okay? Because that's on this month. Okay, so I'm just taking the backs off my dimensionals. And we're gonna stick this just like that. All right. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Let's put, I don't think it needs a lot of embellishments actually. I don't even know. Maybe I'm just gonna put one. I think that's all it needs. It's just the one. Okay, which one do you like best? The acorns? I could have put, so I had a whole bunch of these things. I could have cut them out and layered those in the back. I don't think this one needs it though. I think it's got enough going. I even cut out some of this, like the wheat. The wheat could have gone. Let's see. Let's see if we want to tuck it in. I don't think we do, but let's check. No, I think it just gets lost. What do you guys think? Yeah, I don't think we need that. I think it's good the way it is. All right. So for the inside, let's see. I have thanks. So I could have blessed to have you in my life, grateful for you, or you're simply the best. Any of those would work. Which one should I use? Both are lovely, partial to the second one. Yeah, I like the second one too, Laura. Okay, let's stamp. I'm going to say blessed to have you in your life. Since we are coming up to Thanksgiving and autumn, it's a perfect sentiment. Now let's see if I can make sure I get it straight. And we'll bring back in the pecan pie. So I'm going to keep the inside simple. We could put some of the leaves on the inside. Make sure it's straight. I love this font. Isn't that gorgeous? I don't know if you guys can see it very well. How pretty that font is. Okay. Now, do we want to put some of the wheat in here? Let's see. Can't even get my fingers to work, guys. Let's see. Uh-oh, my iPad's making a funny noise. Okay. I want this wrapped. I don't know that I'm going to get. Let's see what I can do. I don't want it in here. No, I don't want that. I'm just going to put one. What do you guys think? One looks good. And then I have enough for another card. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight while I tried to figure out what I was going to do. I knew I wanted to use the other main stamp set in the card and make it similar, but there we go. And stick this on the inside. I'm almost out of my seal. I'm gonna have to get a new one. And we'll stick it in here. Get it straight. And there we go. All right. I do like the this in the background. I think that looks really cool. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you let me switch up. I hope you enjoyed a sneak peek of some of the gorgeous autumn stuff that is coming. Stay tuned, and I will do some more sneak peeks with some of the other sets that I've been playing with. I'm looking forward to this weekend to be able to really get my hands wet and play. All right, thank you so much. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel so that you get notifications when I go live again. I do go live, or I try to go live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Sometimes my day job gets in the way and prevents me from doing so, but hopefully I'm here more than I'm not. All right, have an amazing day, and thank you so much. We will talk soon. Bye for now.